Low intensity strength training. Today you're gonna need a mat or a soft surface, and then you're gonna want one dumbbell for upper body and one dumbbell for lower body. So that could be the same weight or it could be something different. We will be doing chest press with that dumbbell, holding that dumbbell up overhead, and then also holding it at chest level for a lower body movement. We'll start with pillar prep. So we're gonna start lying on our side. So whatever side you wanna start with. You're gonna support yourself up with that forearm and then your top leg. I just want you to pull on the ankle or your shoe and try to get that heel to the glute. Just a nice side lying quad hip flexor stretch. Last 5, and then we'll switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. Again, just propping yourself up, pulling that top leg in, getting a nice good stretch. Prepare those quad hip flexors for our movements today. And then we'll take it up for the rest of our pillar prep, excuse me. Last 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, bring yourself up slowly. We're going to go into a reverse lunge with some lateral flexion. So that's just kind of a nice opening. So keep your right foot forward, left foot back, step back into that reverse lunge, sink low. So our right leg is forward. I want you to drop that left arm and open up to the right. So it's going to shift, twist your balance a little bit. And then we'll step in and switch. So now our left foot's forward. We're going to open up to the left. Keep alternating and really allow that upper arm to reach as far back as you can. So we get a nice good stretch of our chest, our shoulders. We've got one more each side. Finish up here. And step it in. We're going to do a nice little deep squat with some internal and external rotation. So I want you to get nice and low, nothing too crazy. Feet wider than shoulder width. Left or right leg, whichever one you want to start with, but you're going to turn your knee in. Go back to the start and then turn it out. Notice my heel is up, if you can see that. Once you're done with one leg, switch to the other. So that heel comes up, turn it in, back, and then out. Then go back to the other leg that you started with. Keep alternating right and left. If you're just coming into class, you are going to want a dumbbell. You need an upper body and a lower body dumbbell. You're going to be pressing it, holding it up overhead, and also holding it at your chest for a lower body movement. If you don't have a dumbbell with you, not a problem. You will still be able to do these movements with us, just without weight. One more each leg. Nice rotations here. And then let's pick it up for movement prep. All right, moving on into movement prep, just getting a little bit more dynamic with it. We've got a pulsing split squat. So basically in that lunge position, right leg forward, left leg back, as low, and then come up about halfway as you can get, just pulse it out. Keep this pulse going. As you lower down into the pulse, arms are out. Coming up, arms go in. So push away from you and then pull it to the center. Three, 2, 1, switch. Just pulses for right now, no arms. We'll get there halfway. All right, as you pulse down, arms are out. And then as you come up, those palms come together in the front, like you're swimming away. Push the water away, and then pull it to the center. Three, 2, one. Our last one for movement prep, we're gonna take it down on the ground for a marching glute bridge. Lie back flat. Come up into that high glute bridge. Press those heels into the ground, and we march. Knee to chest. Keep pressing that heels down firm into the ground. Activate those glutes. This is gonna prime us and get us ready for our first strength block, which is all done down on the ground. So once we're done with this movement prep, we'll stay here. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. All right. Like I said, we're gonna stay here. So for our strength blocks, we've got 5 rounds, 20 seconds each exercise. And we go through those 5 rounds back to back to back, and then we get our first break. Your movements. Your first movement and your second movement are the same. We're just gonna switch the weight from the right to the left hand, and then our third movement is a plank. Your first 2 movements. You're gonna rise up into a glute bridge, give me a single arm chest press, and then as you lower your body down, you also lower your arm down. So both feet flat on the ground, dumbbell locked and loaded, ready by my chest. As I'm pressing up, I press up with the weight. As I lower my hips down, I also lower that weight down. 20 seconds of that, 20 seconds right to the left, and then we'll flip it over and you have the option to hold a high or a low plank. All right, here we go. Round 1. 3, 2, 1. Begin. 20 seconds, one arm. If you started with your right, perfect. Started with your left, also perfect, not a problem. Squeeze those glutes, get those hips up off the ground. Nice exhale as you're pressing up. 3, 2, 1. Switch and go. From one right into the other. Allow that back of that upper arm to touch the floor, then power up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Safely set that dumbbell down, flip it over. Option of high or low plank, you can modify down on the knees. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Pull that belly button in tight. Palms are directly below the shoulder. Our hips aren't up, we're not in down dog. If you need a more stable base, step your feet out a little wider. 5 seconds left, and then we repeat. 3, 2, 1. Flip it back over. This time, hold the glute bridge the entire time and single arm press. We're gonna switch this one up quite a bit. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Glute bridge stays being held, and we press that one arm up. Three, 2, 1. Lower the glutes, the hips, switch the arm, and go. Higher intensity, get those toes off the ground, just the heels. Squeeze your glutes the whole time. How much of your lower back can you get up off the ground? Three, 2, 1. Set it down, flip it over. Back to our plank. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Good job. Keep those hips down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it back over. Back to what we did the first time through. Raise up as we press our weight up. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Glute bridge raises, single arm chest press. Squeeze that glute every single time. 3, 2, 1, switch and go. 5 rounds of fatiguing that upper body out. The presses, holding ourselves up for plank. 3, 2, 1. Weight down, flip it over. Plank in 3, 2, 1. Hold it. If you're holding a low plank, make sure your hands aren't touching. Don't hold hands. Get them shoulder width apart. Flat back. Breathe through it. 3, 2, 1. Flip it back over. 2 more rounds. Back to our glute bridge hold with single arm press. So keep your glutes up there the whole time. Ready? Go. Are you contracting your glutes? Got to remind ourselves, keep squeezing the glutes. It's going to activate the glutes, the hips, our quads right by the knees. Arms starting to get tired, but we're going to push through and switch arms. Press those heels in, get those hips up. Keep that perfect glute bridge form. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. Get ready to plank. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Last 5. 3, 2, 1. Flip it back over. You decide. 5th round, if you want to hold the glute bridge or if you want to rise as you raise that weight up. You pick. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Your choice. You can be holding your glute bridge, or you can be doing glute bridge raises as you press that weight up. Get ready to switch arms in 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Three, 2, 1. Flip it over. Here we go. Last plank. And then well-deserved first break. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Good job. Keep those hips down. We want our hips up for the bridge, not for the plank. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk those hands to the feet. Roll it on up. Go ahead and take a 1-minute break. And then we're going to move into strength block 2, which is 3 totally different exercises. I'm going to go over our moves while you're taking your break. Our first one is a goblet squat. So this is what I said, you need that dumbbell forward to hold at chest level. You're going to hold it by the bell with both hands. Step it out wider than shoulder width, toes pointing forward, sit back on those heels as low as you can go. And then we power up, push the ground away through those heels. And then our second and third one are going to be the same, a lot like what we did with our glute bridge. And we're going to take it back down to the ground. And we've got a straight leg lowering arm bar. So what that means, this time we're not pressing our dumbbell, we're just holding it. And we're going to have both legs up. And we are going to do opposite leg as opposite arm. So I'm going to keep my right arm stable and straight, and I'm working on my shoulder, and I'm going to lower my left leg, tap my heel to the ground, power it back up. And then we'll switch. Legs come down, weight comes down, switch to the other arm, and now it's my right leg going down as that weight is in my left hand, okay? All right, same format, 5 rounds, 20 seconds. A little bit of up and down with this one, so we'll get some time to go from goblet squat to that straight arm bar lowering. Feet wide, toes forward, weight held in that goblet position, and we squat. I don't know about you, but that squat feels good after that glute bridge session. 3, 2, 1. Let's head down to the ground. Right arm, left leg. I want us all to be on the same page. Right arm up, legs up, drop the left. If you need to modify, you're gonna have your knees bent, and you're just gonna tap that whole foot to the ground instead of straight, okay? 3, 2, 1. Legs come down, weight comes down, switch sides, legs up, weight up, and we drop that right leg. We don't want this left arm, or whatever arm we're holding this dumbbell in, we don't want it to move. Us lowering our leg wants our body to fight it, so we got to keep that arm stable and steady. 3, 2, 1. Lower that weight, bring yourself up. Back to goblet squat, just like that. 1 round done. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Squat. 3, 2, 1. To the ground. Right arm, left leg. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Stable that right arm. Don't let it wobble. Don't let it slowly go back or forward or off to the side. Don't forget your modification. You're gonna have knees bent and tap that foot. And legs down, arm down, switch. Arm up, legs up, and let's go. Right leg. 3, 2, 1. Safely bring yourself up. Round 3, goblet squats. Hold on, 5. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Time for 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Back down. Right arm, left leg. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Great core exercise, arm stability, legs. This is full body right here. And you're laying on your back. And switch. And go. You have tighter hamstrings. It might be a little difficult to get those legs up straight, so bend them a little bit if you need to, but only if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Good. Get back up. We've got 2 more rounds. This is when we start sweating that up down stuff right here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Last 3, 2, 1. Back down. Almost done. Stay with me. Right arm, left leg. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Both legs down, weight down. Switch. Bring them back up and go. One more round after this. And then it's on to our big finisher, and then our cool down, our regeneration. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up. 5th and final round, then you get a break. 3, 2, 1. Squat. Last 3, 2, 1. Back down to the ground. And then a water break, and then our big finisher. Here we go. Right arm, left leg. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Don't let that arm move. Keep it in that nice solid line. 3, 2, 1. Legs down, weight down. Switch it over. Here we go. Last exercise is strength block 2. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Three, 2, 1. Awesome job. Safe to set that weight down. Go ahead and grab some water, and then we'll get ready for our big finisher, our heart rate spike. Your most for your big finisher, we're gonna be down in that plank position, doing slow-mo mountain climbers with some knee taps to the opposite hand. So we're in that plank position. We bring that left knee in and tap with the right hand, but super, super slow and in control. And I don't want you to bring your knee cross body. We're not doing obliques. So that knee comes straight up, balance, and let the left hand tap, and then switch. We'll do that for 30 seconds, and then without a break, as soon as you pop back up, that timer starts for 30 seconds of base rotations. Base rotations, you get nice and low in a quarter squat position, and you are flipping both toes, pointing to the left and the right. So your goal is to try and really only move that lower body, pointing those knees off to the side. So that's gonna be kind of our quick one. So 3 rounds, 30 seconds each. We go from down and up pretty quickly. There's no really rest. So as soon as that one's done, that 30-second timer starts for the next one, okay? So let's head down to the ground. We'll get started with that slow-mo mountain climber opposite hand tap. We're gonna go in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Slow and in control. Our base rotations is where we get to go nice and fast. This, I want you to take super slow, a little neural activation, get your brain to focus, pull that belly button in tight. Gotta balance yourself in that 2 position because we've only got 1 foot and 1 hand down. 3, 2, 1. Power it up and start those base rotations right away. Right to left, right to left. You can swivel those arms with you. If this is becoming too much, you can kind of do what we did earlier with our internal and external rotation. Just do 1 leg at a time. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Back down right away. Keep that focus. Keep that balance. You've got 1 hand, 1 foot keeping you up while the other ones are tapping, meeting together to center. Again, don't go oblique. Send that knee straight forward. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up as fast as you can and base rotations. Job halfway. And then 1 more time. And then we cool it all down with regeneration. You're doing great. 3, 2, 1. Back down. Here we go. Go from a little high intensity to slow and in control. Focus, balance. Ten seconds left. Then 1 more time through those base rotations. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Here we go. Last 15 seconds. We gotta cool it down. Good job. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Take a nice deep breath. Forceful exhale. Let's go ahead and do our regeneration. Cool it down, stretch it out. Our first one is heel to glute with an arm raise, but it's gonna be opposite arm. So grab that left toe, ankle, whatever you can do. Pull it up to your glutes. Right arm comes straight up and we hold. Don't just hold your foot though, keep pulling it. That's how we stretch that quad, the front of the thigh. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Get that heel up there first, get good balance, and then send that arm up because that might kind of shift you before you even got that balance. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Now we're going to go into some knee hugs to a gate swing. So you're going to pull up 1 knee to the chest really tight and then let go and then gate swing. Really, really tight, let go, and then open that leg up. Just like when we were pulling our heel up to our glutes, don't just hold it. Continually pull. Get that good stretch. 1 more each leg. Awesome. We are going to end with 3 deep fan arms up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Let our upper body become really heavy, and then we'll roll it back up and do 2 more for that total of 3, as I mentioned. Here we go, get ready for that deep breath. Fan arms up, inhale. Hold it when your hands are up at the top. And exhale. Become instantly heavy, like a rag doll. Slowly roll it on up, one vertebrae at a time. 2 more. Here we go. Inhale. Hold it. And exhale. And become heavy. Ragdoll. Or like Toy Story, when Andy's home, we gotta fall down. Slowly roll up. Here we go, last one. Deep inhale, really good last one. Here we go, inhale. And exhale. Super heavy. Let those hamstrings get a good stretch, the back of the legs. Relax your head and neck. Slowly roll it on up, one vertebrae at a time. Shoulder rolls to the back. Awesome job, way to get up and move with me, and I will see you next week.